Now, the country is staring at an electoral and constitutional crisis due to the absence of a functional electoral body. The failure to reconstitute the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission has exposed sections of the country which lack representation in both Parliament and county assemblies. And now the Wiper Party of Kenya and the National Council of Churches of Kenya is calling for the urgent reconstitution of the IEBC, as NTV's Lois Wangoi reports.
With only 3 years to the 2027 general election, the reconstitution of the Independent Electoral and Boundaries Commission, IEBC, remains a concern, with the commission lacking the requisite commissioners to constitutionally operate. Currently, the constituencies of Banisa, Ugunja and Magarini do not have members of parliament. In addition to these constituencies, there are 4 wards that currently do not have representatives.
We are therefore holding this very important conference with a malformed, indeed not malformed. Arjan is here. It cannot be IEBC. I urge those who are standing in the way of reconstituting IEBC to be able to see the bigger picture. They should set aside their narrow selfish interests in preference to the greater good of this nation.
However, this is not the first time the appointment of commissioners has been delayed. During the last electoral cycle, the IEBC commissioners were appointed 1 year to the general election, contrary to the Kriegler report, which states that IEBC commissioners should be in office 2 years before an election. Now, the National Council of Churches of Kenya has issued a 2-week ultimatum to the government.
That the judiciary concludes the cases touching on IEBC within the next 2 weeks.
And we are asking Kenyans to demand that the IEBC be reconstituted as a matter of urgency.
At this National AI Conference meeting, a bill currently before the Senate which opposes the live transmission of presidential election results was discussed. Here, the bill, sponsored by Aaron Cheriot, was widely opposed by many.
Please allow us to reconstitute IEBC as soon as possible. Please allow us. We want the Commission to begin working towards credible use of technology, among other preparatory calls, in readiness for a credible election.
Following the June protests by youth, President William Ruto initiated efforts to reconstitute the commission. However, the Wiper Party raised objections by demanding that Koki Muli be appointed to the committee responsible for selecting IEBC commissioners, while the Azimio coalition insisted that Dr. Augustine Muli should receive the appointment.
Members of the 4th Estate.
Lois Wangoi, NTV, Nairobi.